Hey, everybody, and welcome back to my podcast, The Purple People. I am so happy you're on this journey with me. Over the coming weeks, I'm going to be speaking to some very uplifting and inspirational people, and I really want you to hear what they have to say. So, if you haven't done so already, if you're listening on Apple, hit that podcast subscribe button. Or if you're on Android, you can hop over to the YouTube channel, which is the Indigo Life, and also hit the thumbs up and subscribe. That way you won't miss any of the episodes that are going to come up. I am so excited for today as well because I have got with me in the shop a lovely human being. He is Michael from Alchemy Healing Sounds. I'm not going to say too much about this because I'm going to let Michael do the talking. But for those of you that don't know, we run monthly sound baths together here in Lichfield City Centre at St Mary's Hub. These sessions are just incredible. If you've never been to one, it's difficult for me to articulate it, just how it makes you feel. Michael takes you on a journey. That's the only way I can explain it. And your body just feels like it's sinking into the floor. Oh, you just get so relaxed. And Michael brings with him an array of different instruments. He's got many gongs, Tibetan singing bowls, chimes, and the shamanic drum that he has, it just hits to the centre of the heart. It's just incredible. And these sound baths are getting more and more popular as the months go by. And it's not difficult to see why. They truly are a little piece of magic. So I am going to stop talking and I'm going to let Michael take the reins. I'm going to let you listen to what he has to say. He's a beautiful human and I'm so happy that we came together and got to do this magical journey. So without any further ado, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to let Michael take the reins. So hi everybody, and I just want to say I am sat with somebody today who is an absolute legend in my eyes. He is Michael from Alchemy Healing Sounds, and he's here today to say hello and talk to us about all the lovely music that he makes.
Yes, hello, good to meet you all.
So Michael is based in Cannock and he does one-to-one sound healing, and he also does sound bath events with the lovely me. We started these at the end of last year and they're just going from strength to strength. So I just wanted to invite him here today to talk to us about the wonder of the gongs, the singing bowls, what they're good for, how they work, and just give us a little insight as to maybe how they could help you heal or relax or just switch off from the craziness that is life. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your sound healing, Michael?
Oh, yeah. It started many years ago. I did practice yoga and I went to a yoga session and sound bath, and it was quite amazing. It just totally blew me away. And I thought, this is for me, being a musician. So I booked myself onto a training course. That was with the famous Aidan McIntyre at Hawkwood College in Stroud. And I did a week residential course to start off with, which was just amazing.
Oh, sounds like a week away doing that. That sounds like a holiday.
Yeah, it was a beautiful place, got their own spring water, and it was playing gongs day and evening, sound baths. It was fantastic. Shortly after that, I ordered a gong. I thought I've got to start doing this, and I ordered a 42-inch Universe gong from a company called Gongland, which in the studio where we were practicing, which was massive, it didn't look too big. It arrived.
It took up your whole house.
And it's huge, but it was the best thing I ever did.
Oh, and it is just that. When you first played that to me and said, Joe, where can you hear this? Where can you feel this? And you just went, bong. and I was like, everywhere. I felt like my entire body just opened, and it was just, I fell in love right there and then. It was amazing.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So, and also at training course, we studied Tibetan bowls, or Himalayan bowls, as they called, and other different sound healing instruments, which I've got a little collection of. I use, as you've seen.
Little.
No, okay,
Little.
quite large. Yeah. And a lot of old vintage things I get from a good friend of mine. In where is he based? He's in Wales. I'm trying to think. Well, McLineth, and he sells vintage sound healing equipment, which is fantastic.
I'd be dangerous going shopping with you, Michael.
It would. It costs you a lot of money. It cost me a lot. And the gong collection grew up to 5 gongs now. So,
oh my days.
yeah.
Oh my goodness me. And they're all just from my experience with watching you and hearing you. They all make me feel a different way from each other, but they all kind of, it's almost like they connect with each other and talk to each other when they're playing. It's the strangest sensation. I'm finding it hard to put into words, but are they all made for different areas of the body, or do they all resonate with different chakra systems? How do they all work?
Well, there are tune gongs. I do use some tune gongs. I've got one in C. I've got one in F. Which is throat, heart chakra type of gongs. But the other ones, the universe, is basically called that because it generates every frequency in the universe.
And you can feel it. You can.
Yeah. And the gong, to a certain extent, does play you. You just, I'm just the person working the mallet, so I'll just let the gong do the magic.
Oh, bless you. It's like what we've just talked about today, because Michael's just been with me today training in his first degree of Reiki. And we very much say that you're not giving the energy. It's not coming from you. You're just a channel to let it flow through you. So is it a similar thing for the music?
It is, yeah, it is. However, there is a scientific principle to it. One which is called entrainment, and it works on your brain waves. And the lovely place when we're going to sleep are alpha brain waves, and it can induce alpha brain waves, which is lovely. So you get a lovely meditative relaxation, or it can sort of switch to theta brain waves, which are the brain waves we dream. So that some people get lucid dreams, which is cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a science behind it too.
Yeah, there is. Because what happens, you create a frequency, an entrainment frequency, which is a very similar frequency, which carries on, and the brain waves will start to mimic the same frequency, and they'll become one. And that's how it works. That's when the magic happens.
Oh, and it is magic. I think that is the absolute right word. Anytime somebody comes to visit me and sees the sign saying sound baths monthly, they say, what is it? How does it work? What does it entail? And all I say is, it's just magic. Just, you have to come and experience it, because what I feel, you might feel something different, but inevitably everybody that comes always leaves feeling just their best selves, or super relaxed, or just, it's incredible to watch. It really is. I feel so blessed to be working alongside you and watching you do what you do. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, and it goes hand in hand as well. Sometimes you give us some Reiki as well, which is a double bubble magic.
It is. It's like
brilliant.
A double whammy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
I think sometimes it's hard to peel people off the floor though when we finish, because they're so super relaxed. It's just, you don't want to move after that. You could just cover people up and say, night, night, we'll see you tomorrow.
Quite.
So you used to be a musician, didn't you?
Well, I
on
still
the
am
gig.
a musician.
Well, you are, but I mean, you used to be on the gig life.
Yeah, I used to. In some respects, I mean, COVID put paid to that a little.
Oh, I hear that.
Yeah. But I'm more interested now in sounds than music.
Yeah. So what do you think led you away from, obviously COVID stopped us because I myself did what you did. I was in clubs and venues singing with a band, and then COVID came along and said, nope, you can't do that anymore. So we all got shut down.
Yeah, I get that. I think, as I said, more interested in sounds than actual music. And it's a very interesting thing because I find it a lot more creative.
Yeah.
Rather than playing this song, which has got this chord structure, these notes.
I suppose it's freer then in a way, isn't it?
It's much freer, yeah. And yeah, I think that is it, the freedom of it. And I don't know where it's going to go. And that's it's even now, after all these years, it's still exciting for me.
So you can sit at the beginning of the session and just think, right, let's just see where it takes us.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's no structure to it. It's just, let's go with the flow. Let's see what resonates, what comes out.
Yeah.
And
the gong will play, it'll play different every time, depending what room I'm in, what people are in. It's in a state of flux all the time when I'm playing. And it just amazes me. Sometimes, even now, I think, where did that sound come from?
Yeah. Oh, I find it fascinating, Michael. Honestly, I could watch you do that every day and never get bored of it. It's just the way it makes me feel. I don't know how it might be for others, but it's kind of like I lose everything of who I am and get out of myself, if that makes sense. And I become something out of the body and just, it's hard to put into words, but it's very therapeutic for me, I find. It's just something that I could do every day, if I'm perfectly honest. I'll come and kidnap you. You'll have to come and stay in this shop with me. So you do sound baths, obviously, in various different places.
I do, yeah. I do lots of yoga studios, which obviously that goes hand in hand. Sometimes I do it in conjunction with like a yin yoga session.
Yeah.
Other times just a sound bath.
Yeah.
And then we do the bespoke sound baths that we put on, which are very special.
But you also do one-to-ones and couples, don't you?
Yes,
is that right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've got a setup at home, quite a nice setup with a therapy bed, and that is completely geared to the individual, and that is very special. People who come, they always love the one-to-ones.
Yeah.
And what I do sometimes is take the bed out, and I've got a really thick padded mat. And then I can get couples and they lie next to each other.
Oh, so amazing.
That's a cool thing. Or some people sometimes like to lie on the floor.
Yeah.
So the options are open for that. But it's a very special.
So what do you think if somebody was looking to come for you for a one-to-one session, or they were a little bit on the fence about what to expect, what not to expect? You know, what do you think the kind of things would help them? Would it be a case of they want to release something, or they just want to have some time out and relax? I mean, what are the many benefits of the one-to-one sessions, do you think?
Well, yeah, that's a good question. Well, basically, it depends what you want from it. You're bringing what you want from it to the gong and to the session. So, and I suppose that's similar for you with the Reiki.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So it depends what you bring to the party. I sort of try to get you in a state where you can just let go and go into yourself. And quite a few people say to me, I've got some serious questions to ask myself after the end of the session.
Yeah.
You know, because they go into themselves
and
connect. So it can be
quite revealing then.
It can be, or it can just be a nice chill out. I mean, lie down for an hour.
And listen to some amazing music.
Absolutely.
So I think it's many levels, isn't it? It could be exactly what you want it to be in that time. Or if you have no expectations, just relax and see where it takes you, I suppose.
Yeah, and that's exactly the thing. No expectations, and it'll be what it'll be. It'll come and it'll go, and most people feel great. Well, everyone feels great.
Yeah.
I can't recall a bad session.
There's never been someone that walked out and went, "Oh, I didn't like that."
No, I can't recall anything. But it is, yeah. It just come and try it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you've never tried sound healing before or dipped your toe into a sound bath, I can't recommend it enough. It's given me something that's just beyond words, because I myself have come from a musical background. I've come from a musical family, so it kind of runs through my veins. And it's like what you said, the gig life, it was non-existent in COVID, and that's when I discovered, the sound healing and the Tibetan bowls and the gongs and all the things that come with it, and I just fell in love instantly. It was like a new world had been shown to me. And then you walked in my door.
Yeah.
As COVID lifted and I opened the shop for the first time, who walked in with a backpack and a singing bowl inside of it?
Yeah.
You did.
Gosh, yeah.
So it's like the universe went, there you go, kiddo.
I know, it was meant to be.
I think it was.
Yeah,
It's funny. Well, it's not funny. I always say to people, the universe, it has its way. If you put your intentions out and the things that you want to learn, it will bring the right people to you at the right time. Enter Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you. It's absolutely fabulous. If you could see 5 years into the future, where do you think you see yourself in the next 5 years with your sound journey?
Oh, that's like one of those interview questions.
20 more gongs? Could you fit any more in your house?
No, I can't. Yeah, five isn't it? I want to expand. I want to maybe looking into illnesses and treating specific illnesses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And maybe I've done some stuff in schools. I work in schools, stress relief for kids with exams.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I have done a little bit. I've been asked to do some more actually for some sixth formers in the summer.
Oh, fantastic.
So yeah, expanding, more specific targets, healing.
Oh, that's amazing. And I think this is why we get on so well. Not only are we both musicians, we've both gone into the healing side of life with your music, me with the energy healing, and that just sounds amazing. It really does. I wish you every success in it.
Thank you so much.
Striving forward for a better world and making people feel better about themselves, I think, is the way to go. So if you've never been to a sound bath or you want to dip your toe in, we are currently for the rest of the year doing monthly sound baths at St Mary's in Market Square, Lichfield. So if you want to come and experience one, you'll find them all on the website. Or if there's something you want to discuss one-to-one, or there's something that you'd like to experience with a partner, get yourself booked in for a session with Michael in Cannock, because he's just an amazing guy. His instruments are just out of this world, as the universe is. It's just incredible. So just, if there's anything that you do this year, go and try it and go and do it.
Yeah, and I'm on the socials, as we all are. It's Alchemy Healing Sounds, and it's Instagram. You can find me on there.
Yeah,
that's probably the best thing to do. Or contact me through Joe. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, get yourself onto him, give him a follow, give him a like, and drop in his DMs if you want to ask him any questions, because he's a lovely chap to talk to. So if you've got any questions, then I'm sure he'll be happy to answer them for you. But I just want to say, thank you for being here to talk to me. Thank you for doing your Reiki 1 with me today as well.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness.
It was absolutely fantastic.
You were amazing. It's just, I can see you now sat in that front of that universe doing your Reiki before you start, and just, oh my goodness, what an amazing thing. And I will speak to you all again soon. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining in. And thank you to the lovely Michael.
Thank you.
And we'll speak to you very, very soon. And there we have it, boys and girls. That was the lovely Michael. Now, as he said, he is on Instagram. So if you want to give him a follow, just search for Alchemy Healing Sounds. And if you have any questions or you'd like to try a one-to-one, then just drop in his DMs. He's a lovely chap to talk to, and he'd be more than happy to talk you through the process. So that's it from me today, everybody. Tune in next week. I hope you have a wonderful week from now till then. And remember, we're here, we're shining a light on healing, we're uplifting, we're being positive, we're bringing the power of positivity. Love and kisses to you all. Speak to you all soon. Ciao, ciao.